Uh-oh, I'm sorry. I thought I had transitioned it. My sincere apologies. Hope I'm in now. Hope I'm in. Can everybody hear me? Can everybody hear me? My apologies about that. I was talking and nobody heard me. Hopefully you guys can hear me now. Appreciate the pull up, everybody. This is your moron with the conscience, aka conscious moron. Let me shout out a few folks in the building already. Cool gamer. Appreciate the pull up. Kills, appreciate the pull up, man. Long time no see as well. Good to see you, man. Nika, Deacon, as always, appreciate y'all family, y'all Midwest family. So I love to see y'all in the building. Thank you guys so much. Bronze Power Flat Guy, appreciate you pulling up as well. I just wanted to hop on here. I don't know if you guys can see, we have officially reached over the 1,700 mark on the YouTuber. Let me make sure. Can folks hear me? Can everybody hear me? He said he's not happy with Peace to MD, what it do, man? Hold on, let me. Okay. I can be heard. I can be heard. I can be heard. I was just making sure I could be heard. Thanks everybody for pulling up. Appreciate the pull up, MD, as well. Like I said, I just wanted to say, come on real quick and say thank you guys. We have hit over 1,700. We're officially at 1,702 as of 3:27 Eastern Standard Time. We don't know how long that's gonna last. How long? But I literally set a goal. This is just a little personal moment, guys. We're gonna set a little personal moment aside real quick. What's going on, Timbo? Appreciate the pull up, CEO. Goo. Appreciate the pull up as well. I literally set a goal like, man, I want to hit 30 subscribers today. Now I didn't hit 30 subscribers. I had 1,675, but we have officially hit the 20, what is that, 27 mark. So we're only three away and the day is not over. It's only 3 o'clock. So I might still be able to pull it off. But those YouTube shorts, man, I'm telling y'all, if y'all want to gain subscribers, start doing YouTube shorts on a constant basis. And like, this is the method that worked for me. I've been hitting them on like one little thing. I mean, the same thing over and over. And I kind of put that in the same. It's always in my my titles and everything. Trumpism, yada yada yada. So it might be a little. I'm just saying this is not a formula for YouTube, but this is the formula that I use, and it's just been taken off. So I want to appreciate all the people who have been commenting. We're gonna even answer some comments real quick. I think that might be a little thing I might start doing in the show now, answering comments. Because some people were saying in some of my shorts that they couldn't see the comments. And I don't want to censor anybody over here, no matter if you're MAGA or Democrat or whatever. Whatever your political persuasion is, we cool with it over here. We're just trying to learn. Like, I'm a moron, so I figure if I get all the information, then you guys will have all the information, right? If a moron can, understand this basic information, then everybody should be able to, right? But let's answer some comments real quick. Let's see. But yeah, thank y'all so much, man. Like I said, 700. You know what I'm saying? 1,702, baby. You dig what I'm saying? But it wouldn't be possible without you guys. So please, if you have a channel, and you want to drop it in the chat, you got the blue letters, man. Drop it. And if you don't, let me know. But that's if you got a channel. If you ain't got no channel, it might be hard for you to get a ranch. It's getting rough out here. So I gotta make sure who the real, who the fake. But let's answer some of these comments because we literally dropped about how many shorts did I drop today? Now I at least dropped like, man, maybe 6 shorts today, and most of them hit like. We'll go to that real quick afterwards, real quick. But let's answer a few of these real quick. This was 2 minutes ago. From one of my shorts, I believe you. He knows more about everything than all the MAGA brain power put together. It turns out it's still not enough to beat Joe Biden, even when Joe is asleep. See, you say we start to get different. We start to get good pro and con. So that's exactly what we're looking for—a mixture of everybody to come together. I'm gonna say that was a good point, real quick. Sorry, guys. Let me know if this is boring. Uh, we'll just answer two real quick. How about that? Or three. All mouth, no action. The only thing more pathetic than TFG are those who continue to grovel at his feet. Okay, okay, okay. Good point. That was a good one. That was a good one too, right? Can't grovel at the man's feet. That was another one. Hmm, get some of the naysayers though, real quick. We're gonna answer two naysayers and one. Yeah, Trump won, then he lost. So this is the naysayer. This is about Obama. This is a short that I made about Obama. Um, lost. We just want people to start engaging with us a little bit more. Hold on, let me check the chat real quick. Okay, okay. We still got some folks in here. Thank you guys for rolling up with me. Um, called must not 81. Well, Obama wasn't the worst president his second term. Joe Biden, then Jimmy Carter. Okay, maybe I should start reading some of these first. But no, we're live. We're testing it out, right? We're testing waters out. Called much. Not okay. We don't have to get back. Maybe I'll just answer. Maybe I'll do videos to answer these. Like I said in the shorts. Maybe that's what that'll be. All right. But take the spotlight off of that real quick. We do have a couple videos to show, and then I think we can get on up out of here. Let me get this loaded and ready to go, guys. My apologies, we're on the run here. It was, spur of the moment. We hit that 1700 mark, and I was just like, oh man, thank you so much, Nika. Out Timbo, thank you. I'm catching up on the chat, y'all. But once you drop, well, then drop it. I ain't got your thing over here, nigga. You too, Nika. You have a wonderful day too. I'm just catching up, y'all. Yeah, there you go. Drop it. Nah, man, I ain't got more subs than RBR. What's going on, Ben Garcia? If I ain't say nothing, I'm sorry. CEO Google, man. I think I know who you are, but I don't know yet, man. So we're gonna have to hold off on that rent. If I didn't like black people, what would I be doing here listening to conscious? What's going on in the chat? Obama. Okay, okay, I'm just catching up. You good? I don't know what you say, Ben Garcia. You good on this end? Like I don't know. I won't say I don't take you serious, but you just like the regular folks around me anyway. Let me see. Let me get this scene together, y'all. I'm sorry. No, here? Okay, it is. Okay, we got a couple videos, and then we're going to come back and then probably get up out of here. But I just want to thank y'all for pulling up on your bro, and hopefully you guys enjoy the video. I'll be in the chat a little bit more. Thanks, you're racist. Well, I mean, those are her thoughts. I think you got a little bit of I won't say a little prejudice in you. You don't know it sometimes. Van Garcia, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of innate in you a little bit, like, but it's all good, man. I think at least you're willing, right? At least you're willing. Okay, let's get this video on, and I might come through in the middle and talk to you guys, but I'm gonna be in the chat for a second, so I'm gonna catch up on the chat. All right, we are right back. We are right back, and that's I'm just trying to get the little ads. Those become things. When I blow up, I'm gonna have the ads like sectioned off. So I'm just practicing, so I can already have it lined up. All right, but no, let's get back to the gentleman.
Cultural. You agree that, right?
Oh, so you know what? You know what? Only Americans can be brought.
No. but only
Oh, I thought it's cultural.
not everything is cultural. Although if you're talking about
You, oh, and how about, let me answer this question too. With regards to Carrie Lake, why did she disclose that, you know, tape she had immediately? Why was it like in the hiding?
I don't know.
Yeah, no, well, you know what? I thought you're connected. Why'd you ask Carrie Lake?
I have her cell phone number. My wife texts with her sometimes.
She did? I think there was certain things that she probably produced on her own. She's like, oh, I'll come up with this.
Okay, no. So let me ask you. There was I'll give you an example. There was which I get back to the cultural thing. Okay, there was
He's
a
upset about that. You see, it's got under his skin. He knows he's right. This is so crazy and fascinating. Like, wow.
Listen, like your listeners, they're probably thinking they're afraid to call in. And I want to hear Richie. I'm dying.
the phones are open. The calls are screenless. Anybody can call me out on the carpet. There was a Brazilian pizza place that opened up not too far from my house, and it closed down. Right now there's an Italian pizza place there. Right? Why do you think the Brazilian pizza place?
Still think that it takes money to make money?
Of course.
That's just what rich people want you to believe so that they can carry on
Really?
making passive income.
Says the rich person.
Place didn't make it.
They're Brazilian?
It's cultural. I mean, who knows how to make better pizza? Italians or Brazilians? There's nothing more cultural than food.
Oh my God.
Do you think it takes a rocket science to make a pizza?
I mean, I've known sushi chefs, right? I know personally sushi.
It's sushi chefs, but wow, Charlie Kirk. Let me say,
I can't even say it. Sushi chefs. And every sushi chef I've known is Asian. I've never known a non-Asian sushi chef. Have you?
Yes.
Who? Of course he has. Yeah, what's his name? Have him call me.
I don't know.
Oh, now you don't know. There are certain things that are cultural. There's nothing more cultural than food.
What I'm asking you is, do you go to a restaurant and ask the person making your food, hey, what's your name?
No, but this Brazilian place said
that is just so funny for him to, bro. And more than anything, maybe I look at it differently because I could. It wasn't that because this person was from, let's say, Japan or from the Asian culture, I learned how to make an Asian dish. It's weird. It almost connected us in a sense. But I like cooking, so maybe that's the difference. But it's just weird for them, you know what I'm saying? Like to say that only Chinese people could cook Chinese food, Mexican people could only cook Mexican food because Mexican Mexican people can cook any type of food. Black people can cook any type of food. French people can cook any type of food. It's just if you learn the basic techniques, that's all you have to do. Just learn the basic techniques of that said food culture. But nevertheless, let's watch a few more minutes.
Brazilian pizza. What's that? I want Italian pizza. I want Chicago style deep dish. I want New York style pizza. Brazilian pizza. That sounds like it's from Pluto. That doesn't even make sense.
I wouldn't name a pizza place Brazilian either, but you know what?
But they were but it failed because culturally Brazilians are not. So there are things that are cultural.
No, ethnicities can't do certain things. You know how many?
I didn't say no. This pharmacy tech I dealt with that didn't know the American names.
All right,
Okay,
let's
I'm sure she's great at her job.
I'm sure she.
But this isn't Mecca. It's Boca.
Wow.
Okay, and she didn't know anyone's name that would go to the pharmacy. I went to the drive-through and outside.
All right. All right. We are here once again. A little insightful. We're gonna be doing some pre-recorded videos today with the live. So these will be pre-recorded. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I'll be in the chat chopping it up with you guys. But let's get it started. This is again Mr. Brian Craig. I was watching the show. I don't know if you've seen the little live earlier. Maybe I'll throw that in here too. But we were having a discussion, and he's a Trump fan, true and true. And I just like debating, and we're talking to him just to. I want to. It's so kind of. It really is amazing to hear some of the thoughts and the justifications that the MAGA folks give Trump. I understand Trump doing it, but just the justifications that some of these folks will give is astonishing, and they believe it like through and through their heart. Like even when you're faced with the facts, it's just like it's undeniable, which I don't think is a problem. It's just amazing to see. I guess the shuffling. But let's check it out a little bit. He is what is he talking about? Let me get to it. I know the actual title. Oh, he's talking about the Kerry Lake bride, but he gets into a tangent about um well we'll just see. Let's just check it out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this could happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
We're talking about a Senate race. That's federal. That's a federal. That's a yeah. And by the way,
All right, we are back. And in doing this research, I started looking back on like the following days after January 6th, and I found this little tidbit from the former president. Listen in for a little bit.
My fellow Americans, I want to speak to you tonight about the troubling events of the past week. As I have said,
Praise,
the
praise.
incursion of the U.S. Capitol struck at the very heart of our republic. It angered and appalled millions of Americans across the political spectrum. I want to be very clear. I unequivocally condemn the violence that we saw last week. Violence and vandalism have absolutely no place in our country and no place in our movement. Making America great again has always been about defending the rule of law, supporting the men and women of law enforcement, and upholding our nation.
Do you really think he's doing that now, especially trying to hold up the border? Like, that's crazy. As much as he complained about the border, he's holding it up now. You know what I'm saying? And I thought that's what interesting when I found this. Like, if you really do care about this country so much, why wouldn't you want the border to be fixed? Even before you become president, if anything, that's just going to be one thing less you don't have to worry about. If you really believe that you're going to win, that's crazy. It's crazy. But on this video was recorded on January, well, released January 13th, 2021. So that's Trump a few years back. And you know what? I'm thinking even Trump 2016, that's not even the same Trump then as running for. I mean, he had that vigor, but he's a politician now. He's a politician now. You can't deny it. No matter, he's not a piece of outsider. He was then, but nah. He's 4 years after presidency. You're a politician now. I don't care if. Now I could understand if you were a mayor, but you're the president, so you're privy to a little bit more information than a mayor or even a senator. You know what I mean? So for y'all to say he's not a politician is way off. It's way off. And then he knows the game. He's in the 1%, so he knows the game. You know what I'm saying? Never mind. But let's listen a little bit more.
Nation's most sacred traditions and values. Mob violence goes against everything I believe in and everything our movement stands for. No true supporter of mine could ever endorse political violence. No true supporter of mine could ever disrespect law enforcement or our great American flag. No true supporter of mine could ever threaten or harass their fellow Americans. If you do any of these things, you are not supporting our movement, you are attacking it, and you are attacking our country. We
Now, does that go both ways, President Trump? That's very powerful, but does that go both ways? Like it only works if it goes both ways. Because if it only goes one way, when people are saying stuff against you, like Nikki Haley, and how you kind of said if you're with Nikki Haley, you're not with the MAGA folks anymore. Like it's like I said, it's a different Trump, man. It's a different Trump. He's almost, I won't say desperate, but he is desperate. Like he's got to win, to win or bust, literally. Like especially with E. Jean Carroll, she done stripped him 88 million. The New York about to get, they trying to get like 300 million from him. That's 400 million right there. That's 400 million right there. He desperate, man. Look at him. He know it too. Like, man, look, even back there. Look, I'm looking at this now. He looked desperate. I don't know if y'all can see that. He looked desperate. Maybe that's
cannot tolerate it. Tragically, over the course of the past year, made so difficult because of COVID 19, we have seen political violence spiral out of control. We have seen too many riots, too many mobs, too many acts of intimidation and destruction. It must stop. Whether you are on the right or on the left, a Democrat or a Republican, there is never a justification for violence. No excuses, no exceptions. America is a nation of laws. Those who engaged in the attacks last week will be brought to justice.
not a
And now I
hostage.
am asking everyone who has
Not a
ever
hostage.
believed in our agenda to be thinking of ways to ease tensions, calm tempers, and help to promote peace in our country. There has been reporting that additional demonstrations are being planned in the coming days, both here in Washington and across the country.
I forgot about all those.
I have been briefed
Ooh,
by the
more
U.S.
content,
Secret
guys. We're gonna start
Service
looking that up.
on the
There were
potential
a lot of
threats.
rallies after
Every
after this,
American
and I think
deserves to
even
have
on the 20th.
their voice heard in a respectful and peaceful way. That is your First Amendment right. But I cannot emphasize that there must be no violence, no law breaking, and no vandalism of any kind. Everyone must follow our laws
All right,
and
all right,
obey the
all right, all
instructions
right,
of
all
law enforcement. I have directed federal agencies to use all necessary resources to maintain order. In Washington, D.C.,
So let me ask y'all: do y'all think that was the Trump of now, or do you think he just got worse and worse and worse? I think this is seething. This has been seething at him for a while. If you think about it, I mean, you lose to Joe Biden for all, as much as you was talking about how Joe Biden is this and that, and you lose to him still. Okay, let's just say you didn't lose to him. You can't even prove that you lost. That's even worse. But uh, but I digress. Just your thought. Just your thoughts. All right, let's end this one real quick, and let's see if we'll be right back. I might try to make another one. I'm gonna try to make 4 of these. So it might be a little bit later. All right. Okay. Okay. All right, we are back. This is number 4. You know what? I think I might start doing this. I came across this. This is some of the events on January the 6th. Hopefully, I'm gonna watch 5 minutes and then come back and review it. I don't think this part is too, but I wanted to show this part real quick. It's very interesting. We're gonna start trying to dissect it. Now, this was, if you just was watching the previous one, hopefully you were. If not, go back, rewind, like, subscribe, and share while you're doing that. But it was President Trump, and he gave a speech on January the 13th, which was 7 days after. Well, this was 7 days after. The speech was 7 days after the events that are happening right now here on camera. Uh, so let's take a little gander real quick. Let's listen in. This is ABC, so might be a little biased, guys, but it's just happening on the ground, all right? Fair use, fair use.
The trigger of those guns. We know that someone has been shot from some of the information we have so far. It's incredible what we're seeing. And some of the images that aren't here, but the images that I've seen over the last couple of hours that have stood out to me, these protesters have cell phones in their hands. All the president has to do is send out a tweet to say retreat. That's all he has to do. Chris Christie, Kellyanne Conway, Senator Rubio, Mick Mulvaney, they're all asking him, almost begging, you could say, to call and ask for these protesters to retreat, and he still won't do that. And also, another image that I've seen that has upset me, the Confederate flag flying on the steps of the Capitol on the same day that Georgia has elected its first black senator. This is where we are right now. And George, you have to ask the question, and I know it's actually a question for you because you've advised presidents. President-elect Joe Biden knows he can't get in the middle of this because he will add fuel to the fire. But you could make the argument that this is his first real crisis, and it shows what he's going to be up against in his administration.
At some point, he will have to address it. There is no question about that. As we see these pictures
We don't know.
with their families, their children, and their grandchildren, today, guns drawn.
It is almost the exact opposite tone and tenor that you normally expect. And remember, what was supposed to be happening today is normally just a ceremony. It's a bit of pomp and circumstance, the certifying of these results. And as you say, it comes at a time where normally you have a new Congress getting ready to get to work. It's a completely opposite night and day image. And I mean, it's so surreal. The fact that you are seeing these images from the floor, breaking windows, taking over the steps like that. The Confederate flag, as Tom mentions. We've seen images of protesters, and, we should point out that that's probably not the word we should be using. These anarchists climbing up the scaffolding, getting right outside what appeared to be the windows of Mitch McConnell's office, banging on those windows. The reports of some of the president's supporters going essentially door by door through the halls of the Capitol, looking for senators and lawmakers. I mean, this is just un-American, doesn't come close to describing what we are seeing here. And
yet this was all predicated on a lie. I won't say a lie because most people would say, well, Trump believed that he still won the election at this point. But because at this point he was still the president of the United States, correct? The most powerful man in the world. And you couldn't prove that you lost one state. Like one state out of 50, you couldn't prove one at least. I think if he'd have proved one, then more people would have started questioning those other states, but he couldn't even prove one. And the mere fact that he tried to prove so many at the same time shows that he didn't really have any evidence. So did Trump really not know? It's real iffy. I don't believe. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't believe that part. And just on the mere basis of that, and then the cause to all the senators and even the the secretaries of elections. It's just real. I don't know. It's not cool. It's not cool, man. All right. It's not right. All right.
calls are continuing to grow from Republicans and Democrats saying the president has got to stop this. You've seen the vice president now coming out and doing just that. Pence coming out and tweeting that the violence has to stop, that this must stop now. The vice president going further than President Trump has been willing to go so far. President Trump only calling for peace. Republicans say that's not enough. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer just issued a joint statement saying that's not enough, that the president has to urge his supporters to back off and end this immediately.
Thank you, Mayor. I want to bring in Congresswoman Nancy Mace, Republican of South Carolina, just elected in November. Congresswoman Mace, what a way to begin your career in the Congress. What should the president do right now?
The president needs to do something. This is not a protest. This is anarchy. It's un-American. And I thought that the Republican Party was the party of law and order. And we've got to keep America.
Now, Nancy Mace is a Republican from South Carolina, just to remind you guys.
America's safe. We've got to support our police. I saw a video earlier of our law enforcement or Capitol Police being attacked, physically attacked on the grounds of the Capitol. This is wrong on so many levels. I'm devastated. I'm sad for our nation right now.
And how do you explain it? You got elected as a Republican in South Carolina. That is Trump country. How do you explain how so many people can be so incited to believe so many false claims to the point where they storm the Capitol? Congresswoman? Apparently, we've lost our connections, our phone calls right now. As you see the
How
Trump banner being flown there over
convenient.
the Capitol.
All right, that's gonna
At
be a
this
few
point,
seconds of
Pierre
that.
Thomas,
You
let
know,
me
we
go to
might
you, our
start
Chief Justice
reviewing this.
Correspondent. What more do we?
Let's see how deep I can get into that without like. Yeah, we might watch 5 minutes of this. Okay, it officially ended at 29:50. Oh, okay, maybe we might be able to get some of it. But all right, y'all. Um, let's switch over real quick. Thank you so much, YouTube. Real quick. All right. I guess we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here on the pre-made videos. I don't know how much longer the lives will be going. If it's something jumping, then we'll keep it going, and if not, it'll be end of it. But I'm sure I'll be saying something. So once again, thank y'all for showing up. Please hit the likes, the subscribes, and the share. And y'all have a good one. All right, peace. Okay, okay, all right, we are back. This is number 4. You know what? I think I might start doing this. I came across this. This is some of the events on January the 6th. Hopefully, I'm gonna watch 5 minutes and then come back and review it. I don't think this part is too, but I wanted to show this part real quick. It's very interesting. We're gonna start trying to dissect it. Now, this was, if you just,
Do things, and people are quite frankly shocked at what they're seeing.
all right, all right,
Truth,
all
I can
right.
tell you right now,
Hold
the
on.
concern is what is to come.
No, 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 no.
This is far, far from over. Law enforcement knows it, and they're now scrambling
Stop
to.
that real quick. All right, Kelly, I'm about to show you real quick. You were talking. I hope Kelly's still in the building. I dropped the link real quick, but hold on, let me pull it back up. Sorry about that, guys. Boom, 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 boom. Is it on there? Let me see, make sure it's on there. I care. Hopefully, you're still in the building. It's kind of for real. It's lightweight slick though. If you because you can do the pre-recorded videos and just load it up and kind of just watch it unfold. That's the one thing that I like better. Like you can like literally record it all right here. Shaka, I'm gonna stop this for a whole second. I mean, but that's kind of why I really like it too. I'm trying to get used to making videos and then trying to do a live or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So I want to get better with doing both of them. And it just helped me with that, like, cause I can just record the video right here on Evil Mux and then load it up right to the thing. You know what I'm saying? And then go live like 1, 2, 3. So that's kind of why I'm digging it. But hold on, Kel, what you say prior to the people being let in? There's something in this country called entrapment. Ecamm Live. I'm gonna have to check that one out too. Um, it's called entrapment. Just saying. So you think they're entrapping them now, Kel? But hold on, I'm gonna show you the Mitch McConnell joint, or rather, where they're telling folks that Trump is basically holding them up. I got a couple in the bank. You know what I'm saying? You got a couple in the bank. We'll start with I think this is one of them.
The border is a very important issue for Donald Trump, and the fact that he would communicate to Republican senators and congresspeople that he doesn't want us to solve the border problem because he wants to blame Biden for it is really appalling. The American people are suffering as a result of what's happening at the border, and someone running for president ought to try and get the problem solved, as opposed to saying, "Hey, save that problem. Don't solve it. Let me take credit for solving it later."
So we got to open up the border, and we got to bring in as many people from the Middle East as we can. And here we are. That's what this replacement theory is all about.
You have an opportunity to make this country safer, you take it, and you don't play politics.
We're Republicans. We're pro-life. That saddens all of us. But it's not Greg Abbott's fault. It's Joe Biden's fault. It's AOC's fault.
Holy shit. When did this man become so deranged?
The border is...
That wasn't it. That one.
You must really hate her.
But they realize, they said to themselves, these white middle-class people, they just don't understand what's better for them, is what they were saying. If they only understood what we were doing, the goodness we were giving them, they'd be on our side. And during the Obama awful 2 terms, the Democrats, led by Obama, decided that, these white middle-class people, they're stopping us from having complete control and power. They don't understand. They vote against what their best interest is. So we've got to reduce their majority. So we got to open up the border.
Very significant achievement of this Republican minority in the U.S. Senate of forcing the issue. So I hope no one is trying to take this away for campaign purposes.
For voters, I don't see how we have a better story to tell when we miss the one opportunity we have to fix it, and we go say, I would love to have fixed it, but it was election season, so I thought I'd wait.
Did I just hear that right?
But they realize,
That ain't it either, yo. That's
Lion.com, cute and cuddly, just like our great president. And maybe you want to take it to your next Trump rally, or just cuddle up with your mighty MAGA lion. Who calls themselves a Trump?
Crazy though.
Advice for you. Here, I got some advice for you.
Yes. Yes.
This year, this election is the most important election that any of us will ever take part in.
January 6th.
Donald Trump knows more about everything than all of us put together. Do whatever Trump tells you to do. You're talking about the survival of our civilization.
Yeah,
when criminals do crime, they don't document it.
They don't.
They don't write down, okay, let me write this down so this can be used as evidence against me.
Where's it at? This might be.
In a speech, nobody wanted to hear about the border. We had no border problem. We're the strongest border we've ever had in history. But now,
registered to vote. Make sure that your family, your friends, your colleagues, everyone is registered to vote. Because if this guy gets back into the White House, if he does, it's going to be, I don't even know how to describe it. It's going to be chaos all across the board.
But now we can talk about the border because it's never, ever been worse than it is now. I don't think any border in the entire world has ever been worse. Third world
is, do you want to get something that will help us stem the tide of humanity coming across the border and drugs, or do you want to get nothing?
Trying to debank you from your political beliefs.
You don't shut your dumbass.
Damn it, where's it?
We will protect innocent life and we will restore free speech. And I will secure the elections like never have been secured before. Longest border we've ever had in history.
This might be it.
But now we can talk about the border because it's never, ever been worse than it is now. I don't think any border in the entire world has ever been worse. Third world.
When you have an opportunity to make this country safer, you take it and you don't play politics.
As the leader of our party, there is zero chance I will support this horrible open borders betrayal of America. It's not going to happen. I noticed that, and I'll fight it all the way. I noticed a lot of the senators.
The question is, do you want to get something that will help us stem the tide of humanity coming across the border and drugs, or do you want to get nothing?
And we will restore on this planet peace through earth. We will protect innocent life and we will restore free speech, and I will secure the elections like never have been secured before. Longest border we've ever had in history. But now we can talk about the border because it's
worse. Well, that's what
millions of hardworking patriots across this land. We built the greatest political movement in the history of our country.
He's literally like
the great MAGA king. That's right.
Literally, these are his words.
The senators, a lot of the senators are trying to say respectfully they're blaming it on me. I said, that's okay, please blame it on me, please, because they were getting ready to pass a very bad bill. And I'll tell you what, a bad bill is, I'd rather have no bill than a bad bill. A bad bill you can't have, and that's what was happening in the House.
I think the border is a very important issue for Donald Trump, and the fact that he would communicate to Republican senators and congresspeople that he doesn't want us to solve the border problem because he wants to blame Biden for it is really appalling.
But on top of it all, Crooked Joe, and I call them thugs, they're persecuting Catholics. Anybody in here Catholic?
Shit, you dumbass.
Millions of hardworking
Okay.
built the greatest economy.
No, you didn't. But yeah, go and check on. You know what? I don't think it's. Hold on. Hold on. If I want to see my thoughts on my phone. All right. My apologies. My apologies about that. Kel, maybe I should drop the link. Oh, maybe I should drop the link. See if it works. But I mean, it's crazy, Kel. It's just like he just keep lying about this shit though. You know what I'm saying? Like I could we lost, we gonna move on, we gonna march on, but he's still harbored on it. And now he talking about if you down with Haley, you can't be down with me. And I dig what he's saying. But if you're trying to win a general election, you have to bring more people in instead of excluding people. You don't win an election like that. Like that's what's gonna hurt him. Let me see if I can drop this link. Nope. Okay. Let's see if that worked. That might have worked. But come on up, Kel. But I think free speech is still free, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you ain't getting paid to talk. If you just talking and you can talk, I mean you can get banned, but you can always start other accounts. What's going on? Lucy, how you doing? Appreciate the pull up. Bud, what up? I'm sorry, y'all, I'm just catching up on the chat. Hopefully that worked. Let's see if it worked. He'll come up off of that. Oh yeah, okay. You can come up off of that. Yeah, Kev, if you want to pull up, come on and pull up. We can have a little conversation real quick about it. You know what I'm saying? You know about it. But I just think, what was she saying? Oh, let me highlight that again. I'm just saying that on January 6th, the FBI placed agents in the Capitol dressed in MAGA attire before the doors were open. So now you're saying that the FBI knew that those people were going to come up there, so they already had people set up, ready to go. Come on, Kev. And if that's the case, when the people got in, why didn't they stop? Like, hold on, what y'all doing in here? I mean, you kind of killing your conversation, Kev. I mean, I'll be rolling with you, but that's a little bit of a stretch there, Kev. That's a little bit of a stretch. I don't think she gonna tell him to. And then Hooded one, you gotta think. A lot of her voters said even if Trump was the nominee, they still wouldn't vote for him. And I want to say between like 7 and 10% of Republicans who said they wouldn't vote for Trump. That's not good, man. Like that's cool to win the primaries, you know what I'm saying? But we're talking about the general election here. You know what I'm saying? And if it was kind of the same way in Iowa too, those two, he only got 36. No, not 36. He only has 32 delegates, I believe. That's what they call them. I'm having a brain fart. But he only has 32 of those right now. So, and just think if Nikki Haley does, I can't remember. Maybe I should Google how many delegates are in South Carolina. Let's see. How many delegates in South Carolina? One second. Spelling it all off. I should have just spoke it. There we go. Save. Hold on a second, y'all. Let's see what Wikipedia says. Well, I'll find that out later, guys. This is from the YouTube studios. I just downloaded it and put it on Evil Mud, but it's from the YouTube studios. Damn, I can't. The name of it is it's called A Kiss for Amanda. DJ Williams. Hey, that's that Outcast. Y'all know what's the name of that song? Growing Old. I think it's called Growing Old. It was on AT Aliens. Sound like that beat. It reminds me of that beat. I think it is that beat. But yeah, man, it's just we're gonna start like reviewing some of those old things that Trump used to say back in the day. You know what I mean? It's but yeah, I don't know. I heard it went out. I don't know about that Nikki Haley and those voters, man. Like he gotta swing some independence, which he is not doing. That's gonna be hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people turned off by him now, man. And it's not like they're gonna vote for Joe Biden. They could do a write-in, and that would hurt Trump. And then, from what I'm hearing, RFK kind of ciphering some of Trump's voters away. So, like, it's not looking too good. Like, you got to get a coalition of the willing to be down with you in the general election. You got to bring people together, and I don't think Trump is gonna be able to do that, especially if Nikki Haley keeps going at him in the manner she going at him, talking about his age and his cognitive abilities, just like he was doing with Joe Biden. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a little bit hard for him to switch the background. And switch the background. I still got these old name since we're off the politics. Well, we're not technically off the politics, but we're about to wind it down. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have to start doing more shows, definitely. Because, like I said, we've over the 1700 mark, and I think this politic game is the way to go. Like, sometimes we might talk about other issues, but on this channel, I think it's all gonna be strictly about politics and the upcoming election. Try and get some of this YouTube money, because I know a lot of folks like to talk about the gender war, but that's not my thing. I've seen people from both sides do this every election cycle. I told you, dude from Florida could never be president. You didn't believe me. Well, it's not that I didn't believe you. I mean, I think president. We talked about him being president or governor. You talk about Ron DeSantis, or I'm thinking about Andrew Gillum. You might be talking about Ron DeSantis. But I didn't realize Ron DeSantis was so bland, man. I didn't realize he was like that. Like, I thought he had a little swag. He was in the, the Air Force. You know what I'm saying? DeSantis, yeah, he like literally that's fumbling the political bag. Like, his career is probably ruined. Because, Democrats really didn't mess with him, and Republicans definitely not gonna mess with him after what happened with him and Trump. So I think he has officially ruined his political career. You know what? But I didn't say he could be president either. I might have said he could have been nominee. I might have said nominee, but I don't know about president. That might be a little far-fetched. You think for real I said president or nominee? I could see me saying nominee. But as far as president, I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? That's a little too far-fetched for me. But we are going to be diversifying the channel too. I'm gonna have a little backup channel for the political games where we just gonna be dropping videos. Maybe I should drop it in the chat right now. Y'all can go and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Help a brother out. Let's see. One second. Drop the channel in the chat for y'all. What's going on now, Swirl Zone? Appreciate the pull up, man. Appreciate it. This is the backup channel, man, just in case something happens, yo. You know what I'm saying? You never know. So please, if you haven't, go and like and subscribe to that channel too. We going live right there now because we have officially, like I said, hit the 1,700 mark. And soon when I hit like 3,000, I ain't gonna, I'm gonna start asking for cash apps, PayPal. But right now, we just trying to get them hours up. And you know what I'm saying? Get more subscribers. We have officially hit over the, like I said, the subscribers. Okay. I hope the Ravens lose. I'm from Ohio, so I definitely hope the Ravens lose. You know what I'm saying? That was our team when they won the Super Bowl. They left Cleveland like 2 years later. They in the Super Bowl. We were so mad, man. And then something happened with Ray Lewis. The cat, he ended up, you know what I'm saying, getting into that shit where he was from Akron, my hometown, man. We never liked the Ravens, but you know. Go KC. Let me stop. But yeah, that's the backup channel. So we're gonna be dropping more videos on that channel. No, and this is kind of gonna be for lives and when people have discussions. I mean, we want to talk about politics. So you know, just keep that in your pocket. You know, what's going on? I appreciate the pull up, man. Long time no see. Yes, in the building. My fault, man. I ain't see you either. Golden Black one. Hey, how you doing? Appreciate the pull up as always. Always nice to get a beautiful lady up in the building. But like I said, if y'all want to get, I can't guarantee you that this is going to get you watch hours or the hours that you need to get monetized, but it definitely will help you get subscribers. Y'all drop them shorts and don't be afraid to drop them shorts, man, even if it's about anything. But like I said, what I did, I just, thank you so much, Golden Black one. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'll hit the like button. And what I was doing, I just hit it with one thing. You know why he asked? Because he's waiting on the money, man. And it's kind of like a loan that you'll never get paid back for. It's a loan you'll never. I got $10 million, but I'm dropping the cash app. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I appreciate the cash apps and everything, but we need to get that monetization going first. Then we can start. But doing the cash apps is kind of smart too, though, because you think about it, you get that money directly. Like YouTube, I've been thinking about that too. Like, what if I was to get monetized? I don't know if I necessarily want the super chat button on, but I know a lot of people strive off of it. You know what I'm saying? Because they get their thing set up. I mean, get your message shown. So I understand, but at least I want to have the option for both. So until I get to that one, I don't think that, just for me, I don't think it's right. Oh, it should be up there. It should be up there. Let me pin it real quick. You just go back up in the chat, but that's it right there. It should be back up in the chat, but I pin it once. Let me pin it. Maybe. Let me pin it real quick. Sorry, guys. I just got a text message. Yeah, but like I was saying with the shorts, I literally, to see something with Tim. I might got a new short on the way. To see something with Tim Scotty on ABC. back. I'm sorry, guys. I'm moving a little slow today. I'm gonna just drop it one more time. That should be it right there. Yeah. But it won't let me pin it, but that's it right there. Let me get up off it. Oh, 16 people in the building. Damn, man, we might have to keep this going. Just give me 1 second, y'all. I gotta check something real quick. Give me 1 second. All right. Now we just had 16 people on the building. I'm sorry, man. I got a little interruption, but we are going to start doing more lives to report what's going on in the political game. And don't think we just going after Trump. We will definitely be going after the Democrats. I just watched the dinner that James Claiborne did, and I'm gonna be reviewing that in the upcoming days. So don't think we just bias and we going after the Democrats. This is called poliTRICKS, and both sides play that game. Okay, guys. But I want to thank y'all for coming out, checking me out real quick, and I just want to thank y'all for the likes, the subscribes, and the shares. We are at 1,700, and we are growing, and it's thanks to y'all. And like I always say, without you, there is no moron. Y'all have a good one. Be safe. Peace.